Hey, welcome. All my right, thanks. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. With the sun going down, I can get one more in, I hope, before I lose all my daylight. Let's do this thing. Right, listen, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Start with a message in the story for life. I'll give them life lessons to you. I hope you're enjoying them. Hope you're getting them and using them. That's what I give them to you for you. Let's go. Right thinkers mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Raise your self consciousness. Get to know yourself a little bit better. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. I'm on it. I read it every time before I start out for that purpose to let you know I'm on a mission from God. Question. Know thyself. Yeah, I'm sorry. All right. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach them. Tell them that's what I do for you. I got you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. You should too. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them with spiritual knowledge of self. That's what I do. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. Let's go. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my out be true. You see me put the signs up. There's the signs of the scales, okay? I call it keep the balance in your life, but it also represents a way of life, which we call Maya in ancient times. So, right thinkers, what I'm trying to say is let's talk about symbolic inspiration, aka right thinker philosophy, because that's what I teach esoteric symbolic knowledge because it makes a difference. It makes an impression. Let's talk about it. Sorry about that. Let's go. I'm a talker. I'm gonna get you started. Don't get me started. You know I'll go. But let's do this. Symbology is more inspirational because of the impression that it makes on the brain. It got a different concept, and this is why they tell you we pay respect and homage to things symbolically because of what they mean to us and how it makes us feel about it. I wear these. I'm proud to wear these. Christians sport the cross. Muslims sport what they got. The Jews sport. Everybody has something symbolically that they represent. In India, Saudi Guru would tell you we got over 9 million gods. And if we was more creative, we'd have more. Meaning, God is something different to every individual. So that means millions of ways, billions of ways to get to God. There's no one set way. I can tell you that. But if you know a way, which I do, that's what you do. All right, follow me. I got you. All right. I have symbolic inspiration about the pyramids because of what I know about them and what they mean to me. Symbolically, I got the ultimate respect for the House of Fire. Okay. Why? I studied them, understand them. I got my message, understanding. So that's why when you pay homage to something that you respect and hold dear, same thing. So we teach that. We have symbols to explain and understand God and all his aspects and concepts that represent him. There is no one face of God. We gave him identity philosophically so that we can mythologically explain him so you can understand him, so you can worship him in earnest in knowledge and understanding, not belief. All right, here you go. Symbols, pictures, hieroglyphics, Reginetta are worth what 1,000 words. Before there was words, there was pictures, hieroglyphics. Okay, this is how they wrote. Okay, so before words came into view, pictures explained a lot simpler, and got the concept. Well, I know it works for me because I've been studying, so it makes a difference. But if you can get the concept, watch this. Here we go. Symbols send a mental message. The ancients had Haru, the falcon-headed man. When they saw that falcon head, they knew that meant Haru. We have the bald eagle as our Haru, the falcon-headed guy. Sound familiar? But the concept is you use the animal's talents and gift to exercise what you mean by him and how you respect him. We know the falcon will fly high in the sky until he could fly into the sun, going back to his father. That was the concept that they had. So when they saw the falcon, that's what they had respect for. The falcon at the ancient time was the baddest thing going. Why? On land, it's a predatory bird. It can do what it got to do in the air. It can fight, defend itself. If it's something, a black bird, somebody jump on his back, he don't even fight. He just elevate. And they fought off. So he can go higher than any other bird. And in the sea, in the water, he see a fish 10 meters under the water. He got the best eyesight going. He gonna come down, close up his wings, go up in there and get that bird, come out, and don't be wet. Aerodynamics, they talk about that now, but they had it right in the concept, so just understand it. What I'm saying is you use that gift that the animal have and you portray it. That's what we're trying to tell you about aspects. We call anthropomorphic symbols evil because of the ignorant ones who didn't understand the concept. I ain't going there. It's not a lesson. All right, but here you are. The ancients knew the special gifts of all God's creation. And if you study nature, you study every animal has a safety defense mechanism, and they also have a cloaking device, something that can survive with them. We have consciousness. We can know who we are. We can recognize ourselves for who we are, gods. But we use the animal gifts to exercise our other talents and skills that we can use and better ourselves. They give all your psychomythology to learn. Once you learn and become God conscious, you'll understand nature. You'll be more in tune with animals. You wouldn't have no ill will. I'm a pet lover now. Why? Because I have a pet. I didn't, so I didn't have no respect, understand it. But once you do that, again, with knowledge of self and knowing God, it will change your life. It changed mine. I'm trying to get everybody on that concept because that's what it will do for you. The ancients used it. They didn't fight it. They didn't have to go out and evangelize it. It was a way of life. That's all they knew. I'll break down the hidden meanings of the symbols and you will learn them for yourself and you will understand who and why they work for you once you get the knowledge and understanding of them. They're just concepts, aspects that you can adopt and use. Having esoteric knowledge is spiritual knowledge. What's esoteric knowledge? The knowledge that, the message that you see on the outside is the hidden meaning behind that. And that's what having esoteric knowledge is all about. Reading behind the obvious. Okay? They call it hidden knowledge. They play the game with you. I'm here to blow the doors off all that nonsense. Watch this. See, watch this. I have esoteric knowledge from what? Masons, Elks, Eastern Stars, fraternity, you name it. I have the understanding, but I also have Egyptian mystery system knowledge, aka Egyptian yoga. So I know about a few things. That's what I'm saying. I have extensive knowledge of all occult knowledge, from Illuminati, from the Shriners, all the way down. So trust me, it's all hidden knowledge that I learned. I have it. It ain't hidden to me. And because I will teach you how to recognize the hidden messages, excuse me, that they display right in front of your face and you don't even know it. So I'm going to break some of that stuff down for you. That's the fun part about having esoteric knowledge. As a Mason, I know the streets, aka, again, excuse me, I know the secrets. I do know the streets, but that's another lesson. I know the secrets, aka the esoteric knowledge. I'm a self-made man, so I can teach you all their secrets. I could care less. I don't owe no allegiance to nobody. Now, with my Masonic information, I won't give you tokens and passwords, but I can teach you what they do and how they do it. It's speculative masonry, operative masonry. I can break it down for you. That's what I do for you. So it's just knowledge that you can adopt, learn, and then you can use it to your benefit. That's all. That's what knowledge is all about. Knowing. Here we at. Where we at down here? Okay. I will teach you. Okay. I'll teach you the hidden truth to. I'll teach the hidden truth to my right thinkers for their benefit to know themselves. That's all it is give you inside dope on how to be a better you. And I raised many ignorant brothers from the dead level to living level perpendicular, meaning knowing themselves as Masons. Same thing. I ain't going there right now. But that's what I do. Alright. When you know hidden messages, you feel smarter. You walk around, you noble because you got some secrets. Yeah, I ain't want the Masons. I got a secret. Yeah, I can't tell you. I gotta kill you. What nonsense. I was one of them. I played that game too. I was ignorant, so I was a follower and believer. But that nonsense I call it now. But it has a role. It plays an important part in life, so it's good to understand it. All right. When you're in the club, Masonic knowledge, you have secret knowledge. Why? Because you learn. You read, you study, and I got proficient, hence master, worship master, past master, raised master. I master everything, okay? You can be a jack of all trades in life, but you got to master one. The thing I master is life. I'm trying to live my best life. So that's what I'm interested in. I'm still working on it, okay? So every day I'm putting in my work to be my best self. That's what right thinking philosophy will install in you to do just that for yourself. It's about you. Here we at. Here you go. I can talk to another Mason in front of everybody by secret code, our language that we can have. We call it catechism. We can have a conversation in plain sight and people never know what we're talking about. So that's another thing about having hidden knowledge. I can communicate with fellow brethren on a Masonic level. I can communicate with the ignorant, why, and the intelligent, why. I'm an evangelist, aka sage. I can relate at any level, from the bottom to the top, as they say, from the rooter to the tutor. I know it all. Last one, I'm out. Knowledge, that's what I have, is inspiring to me. Gaining it, knowing it, having it, but using it, living it, makes it all worthwhile. Teaching it is the beauty part of it for me. I love learning more than I love teaching. Why? Because what I learn, I can live, I can implement it, and I love the idea of learning stuff that I can make myself better, help me be a better person. And once I use it, implement it, I can't wait to teach it to the other person. Why? When there's something good, you want to share it. When I found God, all I wanted to do was share it. Call me crazy, but that's what I'm doing. I know knowledge of things are good, but knowledge of self is the best. Never mind the rest. If you got you, at some point in time, that's all you're going to have. And if you ain't got you, when that time comes, you're going to be in trouble. I'm a right-thinking master because of the knowledge that I acquired over the years, that I've used, that I perfected. So then all I want to do now is share it. I live it, so all I want to do now is share it. That's why I do what I do for you. Every Thursday at 147 Montgomery Avenue in Patterson. If you out about down that time in Patterson, my right thing is stop in and check your brother out. You're always welcome. Okay? Little plug there. All right. We do it. Tier 1 self-discovery. We in the internet too. We got our own stuff going. Podcast we call it. We do our own. All right, here you go. I'm about to wrap this up. I can teach you a lot of things, but it's up to you to learn them and live them. That's what it's all about. I just teach, I preach, but it's up to you. Even as a preacher, I got to get the message and understand it to live it and see if it works. I'm getting lessons every week. I'm still learning myself, so I ain't above learning. Here you go. I'm about done. I'm always, again, that's why I keep learning, in search of more knowledge to be my best self. You can too. Be true to yourself. I'm true to my yacht also. I'll be back.